I just want to address some issues or some topics that has been told. Well, we've been informed about, which is Mr. Arun has informed us that some people, or a group of people from Malaysia, think that we are a Malaysian company. This is absolutely not true. We started off in the US, but then moved the operation. But I do understand why people might think so, because with an amazing team, many people, and even helping us as a company to grow and keeping people happy, I do understand it might look like it, but I'll guarantee you we are a UK company, and you can see the people on the websites, and there is no, the company is not owned or operated by anyone from Malaysia.
Okay.
Want to translate?
Alright. Okay, dia tu topik utama yang menjadi isu semasa dan hangat. Okay, Mr. Alex menegaskan bahawa JAA Lifestyle adalah syarikat yang berpusat di UK, asal daripada US, kemudian tukar pejabatnya ke UK di London, dan Mr. Alex adalah miliknya, bukannya syarikat JAA Lifestyle ni daripada Malaysia. Okay, saya ulang semula, JAA Lifestyle bukan dari Malaysia. Okey, Mr. Alex beritahu, mungkin disebabkan oleh pelibatan Alpha Team ni seperti orang tengah, di mana Alpha Team ni diwujudkan di atas kesedaran sendiri, terutama daripada Mr. Arun and the team, untuk membantu. Sebenarnya kalau anda tahu semua, kita semua adalah sama, tidak ada beza pun. Tetapi oleh kerana kesedaran kita dengan inisiatif ada, kita melihat banyak permasalahan yang dihadapi oleh ahli, kita membantu ahli-ahli kita ni dengan wujudkan Alpha Team. Sepatutnya anda berterima kasih Alpha Team, bukannya condemn Alpha Team. Jadi Mr. Alex tegaskan bahawa Alpha Team bukanlah pekerja ataupun staff di JAA Lifestyle. Okay? Kita adalah cuma orang tengah yang membantu saja. Continue Mr. Alex.
Alex, you there? Maybe it's on the phone.
Yeah, it's on the phone. It's not on the phone.
Yeah.
Saya dah sambung sikit. Jadi ada yang mengatakan bahawa Alpha Team dapat gaji, tak dapat satu sen pun ya. Kami, Mr. Arun ke, Karu ke, saya ke, bukan kami balaci sebab ada kata balaci dah. Macam bina sangat sebenarnya kami membantu anda. Okay, kami kita sama saja. Right? Sama saja. Tak ada satu sen dapat duit.
Roslan is called team member of the member. Thank you. You are the latest star. Thank
Roslan, Cik Roslan, lagi satu yang dia kata, company ni bukannya dibina di Malaysia, tak ada company Malaysia.
Tak ada. JAA Lifestyle.
Yeah.
Okey, kita JAA Lifestyle ni berasal daripada USA, kemudian berubah pejabatnya ke UK dan 100% milik Mr. Alex. Right?
Yeah.
Di Malaysia ni, mungkin kita nampak dia macam muda di Malaysia sebab 001 di dunia Mr. Arun. Okey, asal rakyat Malaysia. Jadi kita sebenarnya, patutnya kita rakyat Malaysia ni rasa bersyukur, sepatutnya berterima kasih kepada Mr. Arun sebab bagi peluang pada kita untuk sertai JAA Lifestyle ni. Dan kita menjadi ada rakyat pertama di dunia yang boleh join JAA Lifestyle. Ambil kesempatan ni. Jadi bila Alpha Team membantu anda untuk menyelesaikan masalah, terutamanya dari segi teknikal, Alpha Team adalah orang tengah yang membantu. Sebab kalau anda nak berurusan dengan di UK, mungkin ada masalah perbahasaan, bahasa Melayu dengan Inggeris yang mungkin tak faham. Jadi wujudnya Alpha Team ni adalah untuk memudahkan, untuk melancarkan lagi gerak kita. Jadi tolong saya minta sangat pada rakan-rakan kita semua di luar sana, berhenti mengutuk, berhenti mencaci, berhenti menghina dan mengeluarkan kata-kata kesat yang tidak sepatutnya. Kerana bahasa itu jiwa bangsa. Kita malu tahu, kita orang Melayu. Walaupun Mr. Arun India, kita ada perbezaan warna di sini. Di sini kalau betul nak berduit, kita buat duit.
Thank you.
Okay? Alright, next, Mr. Alex.
Thanks, Roslan. Mr. Alex is speaking. Okay. Yes, you can continue. I'm really sorry if I disappeared. I lost all sound. So I just have to log in and log out, and log out and log in. My apologies. So, yes, I'm not sure what the last thing you talked about was, but yes, I would like to also just inform people, because the normal questions about when can the advertising program start and what about the future shares. We as soon as we have given away all the future shares, we will give everyone a fair opportunity for within 2 to 3 weeks after this event to do their verification, the personal verification. The reason why we will limit it is because our target is to make sure that we go to the stock exchange in London as fast as possible. And we have a lot of people that has already done their verification, and it's a lot more people that that is about to do their verification. So because for us to give away the future shares, to convert them into real shares, we need to know that the people are actually for real. We do know that there are people that has done the registered several accounts. I mean, they're registered accounts to even like children or whatever neighbors, I don't know. But they've been very creative and been trying to see if they can find a loophole. But when it comes to verifications, there is only one of you. So that's why we have to do this. What will then happen to the number of shares? Because you will see the company registration documents on the website very soon. Then you will see a total number of shares in the company. This number is reflected to the total number of future shares. As we have tried to explain to everyone, although people keep asking who owns the company. It's all of you, it's the members who owns the company. When we've done all the verifications, when the time limit is out, there will be future shares that has not been claimed, or shares that has not been claimed. And we will deduct the number of shares. So you will see a difference in shares from what it is when you see the papers and what it will end up being when we go to the stock exchange. So you will not see that one single person owns 50% or 40% or 30%, anything like that. No, the biggest shareholders in this company are the members. There are some members that brought an amazing amount of people into the company. They have a huge number of future shares, and they will be the biggest shareholders. And every shareholder is public, so no one can. They will see who the shareholder really is. And this will also take me to the personal verification and the advertising program. Do we need 3 million people, or do we not? Is it just a number that we've set, or is it something? Is it a reason behind it? Do you want to translate?
Okay, I translate first.
Before I start,
yes. Yes, about the advertising, about the. Okay, misalnya contoh berkenaan dengan future share ataupun nilai saham masa hadapan, sebenarnya JAA Lifestyle beri peluang sama rata kepada semua orang termasuk kami semua. Okey. Lepas bila JAA Lifestyle diapungkan di Bursa Saham UK, okay, future share ni akan mula stop, tak bagi free. Macam sekarang ni bila kita daftar memang kita dapat free. Okay. Berkemungkinan apabila future share yang dibahagi tu sudah mencapai kuota yang diberikan, maka future share yang baki tu akan diberhentikan. Okey. Setakat sekarang ni JAA Lifestyle terpaksa agak sukar untuk mengenal pasti kerana ada ahli yang belum buat personal verification dia, belum buat PV lagi. Okay, kepada mereka yang banyak sponsor orang di level 1 mereka dan activatekan mereka membuat bayaran PV, maka dia punya peluang untuk dapat future share akan lebih. Secara automatiknya, siapa yang banyak sponsor tu, mereka adalah pemegang option saham syarikat. Jika ditanya, sebenarnya kita semua yang kena buat PV ni, kita adalah pemegang saham syarikat. Okey, kalau orang tanya, JAA Lifestyle ni siapa? JAA Lifestyle ni aku yang punya. JAA Lifestyle ni kita yang punya. Sebab kita adalah pemegang option syarikat yang diberikan oleh JAA Lifestyle. Jadi sebab tu kenapa kita kena berjaga syarikat kita ni. Jangan biar orang condemn syarikat kita. Sebab kita adalah pemegang option. Right? Dan, okay, that's it. Mr. Anak?
Okay. So about the number of personal verification needed. Initially, our partner started out saying we need 10 million people that has done their verifications. The reason for that, and which is also the main reason for the 3 million, is they have telemarketing people selling advertising. This means they will contact companies that will pay all of you to receive ads. But for these telemarketing people, for the sales people, to have any negotiation power, they need to show that they have a substantial amount of people in the area they're calling these companies. And initially it was 10 million because that will cover most of the world, like if it was equally many members per country. It started out quite early showing that Asia would be the place where we'll have the most members. So we have Asia and Africa. So we were able to negotiate from 10 million to 5 million because it was a lot more people in a lot fewer countries. Then it got even more centralized. And again, we have been able to negotiate down to 3 million. But with the number of people in the countries that we are represented as the top 10 countries, it's a huge amount of people. So therefore, 3 million is the minimum number. Unless one country all of a sudden would do the remaining 1.4 million members or verifications, then we could start. But that is not very likely, since it's we're expecting, after talking to the leaders and people from many different countries, that it will take off very soon. You want to translate?
Okay. Alright, Mr. Alek menyentuh tentang perihal 3,000 keahlian. 3 juta keahlian. Okey. Keahlian yang asalnya, syarat daripada syarikat periklanan, mereka mensasarkan untuk dapat keahlian 10 juta orang.
Kelipatkan semua ni.
Kemudian turunkan kepada 5 juta dan akhirnya 3 juta. Okey, benda ini bertitik tolak daripada kerana syarikat ni dia ada telemarketing business staff yang buat call kepada prospek untuk sertai JAA Lifestyle. Jadi apa yang berlaku sekarang ni adalah asalnya kalau kita tengok, if I'm wrong, this help me Mr. Arun, more than 5 million people, lebih daripada 5 juta orang dah pre-register. Tetapi yang telah buat PV setakat sekarang baru 1.6 juta. Itu pun 1 juta tu datang daripada student daripada Europe. Kalau ikutkan, kalau ada katalah kita ada 6 juta orang, yang buat bayaran baru dalam 10% saja daripada jumlahnya. Jadi asalnya Asia dan Afrika adalah antara keahlian yang buat pre-register tertinggi. Tapi yang buat bayaran ni sikit. Mengikut pada Mr. Alex, selepas bincangan dengan syarikat periklanan, maka diturunkan sampai 3 juta. Itu adalah tahap paling minimum. Kecuali jika ada sebuah negara yang dapat mendapat PV dalam 1.4 juta orang, maka kita punya sistem perdagangan kita boleh jalan dalam bila-bila masa. Okay?
Thanks, Ruslan. Go ahead.
Yes, and to make this possible for everyone, to do their verification. We are aware that there has been problems in many countries to actually be able to pay for it. Therefore, we are in contact with a local bank currently in Bangladesh, where we're providing the documentation they've asked for. So we're hoping within a very short time there will be a local payment available in Bangladesh. We have finally made they've approved Nordic approval for Google Pay, Alipay, Apple Pay, and WeChat Pay. So this is what went a bit wrong this morning when it comes to the website, because there was a huge update and regarding these different payment solutions. So that's why the website went down, and they got the website back up, as you can see, and they're working on ironing out the problem, and then they will upload it again, this time without the website going down. So you can see that there are a lot more payment solutions available.
Okay. Alright. Okay, Mr. Alex. Manajemen sedar banyak masalah yang timbul, terutamanya daripada negara dunia ketiga. Contohnya seperti di Bangladesh baru-baru ini, JAA Lifestyle, Mr. Alex ini dah berjaya menghubungi bank di sana untuk membuka akaun lokal JAA Lifestyle di sana. Jadi maksudnya lepas ni, pada mereka yang ada masalah untuk membuat pembayaran atau membuat PV, mereka boleh terus bayar dengan nombor akaun yang akan ada di sana, yang maksudnya local account di bawah nama JAA Lifestyle. Jadi cara bayaran ni, kalau kita perasan, kita punya sistem down semalam dan sampai hari ini berpunca daripada pertambahan kita punya kemudahan pembayaran, contohnya macam Google Pay, Alipay, WeChat Pay untuk diguna pakai. Sebab tu kenapa website kita hang, hari ini hang kan. Jadi itu salah satu sebabnya. Jadi sekarang ni kalau kita buka website kita, semua dah tertera di situ, dan akan ada pertambahan lagi selepas ni. Mungkin cryptocurrency juga akan dimasukkan. Baik, Alex.
Ya. Alex, you around?
Yeah, he's around, but
Okay.
He's not talking.
Yeah, there was a question raised in the chat.
Yeah.
You're back, Alex?
Wait a second.
Okay.
Okay, now I can hear you. I don't know what's happening. My phone is living a life of its own here.
You can buy the iPhone 12 in a couple of months.
Yeah, I got the iPhone 11, so it should be barely up to date. Yeah, again, I'm very sorry. Yes, so we have, as you might have seen on the website, we have launched some new packages. It's now possible to to start making money from today, or from last week, or even the week before. But for people that has got 18 euros, and that's the money they have, we would recommend trying to, if you want to start making money, you can actually buy the 30 euro activation package, which means you can start making money. And if you're not verified, the first 18 euros you make will be used to do your verification. And we have also launched 300 euro package. The initial thought behind this package was that we have a lot of people that is helping many other people doing to pay for their verification.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, good. So that was the initial thought. So instead of being able to pay 17 times, you could pay just once, and you can give the vouchers to the people you help. But then to try and give even more incentives to reach 0 at the countdown even faster, I went into the negotiations again with the advertising company, and we made an agreement that if for people that are actually contributing with a 300 euro package, so if you buy a 300 euro package, they will give you 50% extra bonus on your advertising program, on the advertising income. So instead of you and every one of you, of your first level people, making up to 1,000 euros a year, you can make up to 1,500, which is well above 2,000 euros per month for paying 300 euros once. On top of this, I went on to well, I negotiated. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, good. I'm just checking because my phone is a bit strange. Yeah, on top of this, if you do not have 17 people, or if you don't have anyone, but you would like to make more money on the advertising program, our advertising partner has agreed to actually, if you pay for the verifications, if you sponsor people, even if it's 17 or 10 or whatever, they will fill in. They will give these verifications to members that they will find through their social media, TV, radio, advertising program that they will do. So you can actually sponsor people to your first level without talking to anyone, without showing anything to anyone. They will find these people. And there is no limit to how many people you can actually sponsor. You can buy one package, you can buy 10 packages, or whatever you feel like. And you can buy them one every month, or so on. These 50%, this 50% bonus lasts for 1 year from the day when the advertising program starts, and 1 calendar year. We've also negotiated with Nordic approval for if someone is buying this package, they will give a discount, but instead of giving money to the person who's buying it, we are now being able to pay a commission on the 300 euro package. Many people will think they might know that they cannot afford 300 euros at the moment. So we have 2 ways of actually paying for these 300 euro packages. One is you can pay instantly with a card or bank transfer, or soon you can pay with cryptocurrency. So you can pay that in cash, everything is fine. You have the 17 vouchers that you can either gift to someone else, you can have them pay you the 18 euros per voucher, or you can choose the option which will appear shortly, that the advertising company can find the people for you. They will find the people when the advertising program starts. So you will not see these 17 people or 16, whatever you choose, until the program starts. The other option is you can activate your account with a 30 euro package, and then you can commit to pay the 300 euro package with your first 300 euros income, and you will have the exact same advantages as if you would pay cash. You want to translate that?
Yes. Okay. Mr. Alex mention tentang
This is 300 package.
Yeah. 300 package, alright. Okay, buat masa ini, dalam web kita akan nampak dah ada package baru yang dilancarkan untuk kita buat duit. Sebenarnya benda ni dah bermula seminggu atau 2 minggu lepas ya. Dah bermula. Sebab mungkin ramai yang terlepas pandang, dah bermula, iaitu package 30 euro. Untuk activation 30 euro ni sebenarnya dia adalah berasal daripada 48 euro, iaitu yang kita tengok di magazine tu lah ya. Right. Itu adalah untuk package yang kedua. So Sebab ramai yang confused daripada package yang confused dengan antara PV dengan package. Package lain sebab tu kita ada banyak income, ada 3 income daripada yang lifestyle ni. Okey. Package tu dah bermula bukan ada minggu lepas. Lepas tu menyentuh tentang package yang keduanya adalah package €300. Okey, package €300 ni sebenarnya adalah matlamatnya untuk membantu ahli dan juga kita sendiri untuk menambahkan ahli baru untuk capai kuota 3 juta tu. Kenapa? Sebab apabila kita bayar €300 ni, kita akan dapat 17 pin voucher. 17 pin voucher baru yang boleh digunakan untuk membuat pembayaran TV kepada ahli yang baru join. Okey. Yang ini boleh tolak kenapa? Ia secara tak langsung, kita bayar sekali saja kita dapat 17 pin dan ahli baru nak daftar di level 1 kita tu ataupun di level mana-mana saja di level 7 tu, 7 level kita tu sebenarnya boleh join dengan pin ni. Mereka tidak perlu call bank, mereka tidak perlu nak berurusan dengan bank semua sebab dia guna pin saja. Kita enter nombor pin tu, terus dia lulus. Terus boleh buat PV. Itu adalah yang pertamanya untuk mempercepatkan proses tu. Okey, apa insentif yang diberikan? Insentifnya adalah untuk capai 3 juta ni kita sebenarnya okey, ya Laftar ada admin pula Mr. Alex dah buat perjanjian dengan syarikat periklanan. Okey. Pada mereka yang telah bayar €300 ni atau ambil package ni, mereka akan dapat bonus ekstra. Direct sponsor tu daripada sepatutnya dapat 1,000 setahun, mereka akan dibayar 1,000 tambah lagi 500, maksudnya ekstra 50% daripada nilai sebenar. Contohnya jika 17 orang yang pin tadi guna tu dari level 1 kita, sepatutnya kita dapat 17,000, tetapi setelah bagi 17 pin ni kali dengan 1,500 setelah bagi dengan 12 bulan, kita akan dapat sebulan €2,125. Itu jumlah yang amat besar. Kerana dengan modal 300, kita punya menjadi pendapatan yang banyak. 2,125 itu adalah untuk setiap bulan selama setahun sahaja. Tahun berikutnya, dia kembali kepada 1,000 semula. Kecuali lah kalau lepas ni, kalau dia Lifestyle kata continue lah. Tapi setakat sekarang, hanya setahun sahaja. Okey. Bagaimana jika orang yang sertai, dia ada duit, dia boleh bayar €300, tetapi dia tidak boleh cari orang. Okey. Jalan penyelesaian yang ada, di mana syarikat advertising sendiri akan menyusun orang di bawah tu, 17 orang tu. Dia akan bagi ahli bawah kita. Dan nombor pin itu tak kena pakai, 17-nya ya. Kita dapat juga bonus sama macam mana yang orang lain dapat. Okay, cuma sini orang yang ada duit ni tidak perlu mencari orang. Tapi dan kita tak ada limit nak beli package. Sama ada kita nak beli 300 atau nak beli berapa banyak jumlah pun, boleh berurusan terus dengan HQ. Berapa banyak dapat, dan yang istimewanya pada mereka yang ada duit ni, makin banyak kita beli, semakin banyak diskaun yang diberikan oleh syarikat periklanan. Dan tempoh pengaktifan ni diberi masa setahun. Kita diberi masa setahun untuk aktifkan dia. Jadi saya ulang sekali lagi, kepada mereka yang ada duit, pembelian package ini bergantung kepada jumlah dan diskonnya adalah ditetapkan oleh pihak periklanan. Okey, bagaimana pada mereka yang tak mampu? Okey, tadi itu kalau ada duit, maksudnya dia mampu untuk beli package 300. Okey, bagaimana mereka yang berminat nak ambil package 300 ni untuk dapatkan dia punya faedah-faedah bersama macam mana yang diterangkan tadi? Option kedua pada mereka yang tak mampu ni, dia ada dua cara. Yang pertama, cash dia kena bayar €30 tu. Aktifkan €30 package tu setelah bila dalam akaun wallet dia cukup jumlah €300, maka duit €300 tu akan dipotong untuk membeli package ini. Maksudnya dia tidak boleh buat keluar duit €300 tu. Dan dia akan dapat serta sama macam mana yang lain. Yang keduanya, kalau mereka ada duit tadi, mereka boleh bayar dengan cash ataupun bank transfer ataupun akan datang cryptocurrency ataupun yang tadi saya mention tadi Google Pay semua tu semua boleh kita pakai. Dan yang ini pin nombor ni maksudnya dia boleh dermakan. Kalau dia nak derma, dia boleh derma pada siapa saja. Sebab dengan modal €300, dia dapat income bulan pun dah €2,125. Memang banyaklah, memang banyak. Jadi kalau pada mereka yang nak bersedekah, inilah masanya. Right? Okay. Next. Alex.
Thanks, Ruslan.
Okay. Do we have some questions? I just realized what time it is, and I have a follow-up a follow-up appointment regarding my 4 o'clock yesterday in 3 minutes, and it's some health things that I need to take care of. So I can't. I don't have too much more time today. But I can take like 1 or 2 questions.
There are questions on the chat.
Yeah.
Questions. Yeah.
Okay, one question. One question.
Yeah.
Based on social obligation and teamwork, can PIF Euro 300 vouchers be offered to members outside of our team or other groups? That's question number 1. 2 is, can JAA Lifestyle be a corporate guarantor to bank for approval and issuance of credit card with limit of €1,000 and above to members? Thank you very much.
The second question first. The company cannot be a guarantor. Imagine with 5 million people, if 5 million people would have €1,000 credits, that's means the company would have to guarantee for 5 billion euros.
Yeah,
that's not possible. We can't give some offers to one group and not the other. So, no, unfortunately, that's not an option. But it does not take a lot to make €1,000 per month. So you do not need the credit. We will help out with debit cards. So you can have €1,000 or 5 or 10 or a lot more with just putting some effort into it. Regarding the first question, the reason I waited was I did not quite understand what you meant. Did not understand the question.
Question again, please.
Okay, sure. It says that it's a suggestion to Mr. Alex. Based on social obligation and teamwork, can PIF 300 euro vouchers be offered to members outside of our team or other groups? I think yes.
So it's yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear from Alex.
Do you mean if they can use the vouchers to people outside their team? Yes,
Yeah.
of course. The vouchers are not limited to anyone or to any levels or anything, because remember, when you have the option to give these vouchers to sponsor people from anywhere in the world through the advertising company. So there are no limits. So if you, for example, you're in a big meeting room in a hotel and it's 100 people from everywhere, and they want to buy the vouchers and you pay, there's no limits. You can just buy the vouchers and give it to them. No limits to any levels or other organizations or anything.
Thank you.
Thank
Any
you.
other question?
Yes, one more question.
Explain.
Is there any way that JAA management be proactive on the date of the site management by informing the members about expecting an appointed day or time of maintenance instead of stressing and worrying members about the error at JAA's website when they log in?
Okay.
Like what happened today?
Yeah.
That's it. End of question in chat.
Yes, that's of course. This should have been notified, but from our understanding, this would be a simple update that would not affect our website. So I'm not the technical person, but none of us had any idea that this would actually be the outcome. But going forward, when we have updates, we will make sure that it's notified in due time before the actual update, in case something goes wrong. So,
Thank you, Mr.
yes.
Alex.
Yes.
I think that's the question, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we ask Mr. Firdaus? I think he's from Malaysia. So that's the advantage of putting your initials first, MY. Can I unmute, please?
Yes, unmute, but Firdaus.
Firdaus.
Mr. Firdaus, can you please unmute yourself?
Daus, boleh unmute dan tanya soalan anda.